Tonight on Weird Fishes Radio, we have two very special guests. They come from Galicia, Spain, to delight us and to blow our heads off with their stoner grunge power. Two artists which single goal is, and I quote, to make a lot of noise. Hello Ange, hello V.
Hi, how are you? Hola, hola.
This is BALA. So welcome BALA to Cat's Morphine. We are extremely honored to have you with us tonight. So how are you two doing?
We are fine. We are fine.
Great. Yeah.
Thanks you for taking your time to being with us tonight. So we're interested about to know a bit more of you two. So let's take it from the top. So how was BALA founded? What are your roots as single individuals?
We had our band and we played on different bands.
Okay.
And we knew each other because we were friends. We had some friends in common, and one night we played together. I played with my band and she played with her band, but yeah, we played in the same venue. Okay. And we said, okay, we have to do something together. And it was like maybe 7 years ago, more or less.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And what would you share about your music backgrounds, as far as you can go?
Yeah, I think we have a lot of bands in common. Actually, when we start talking about influences or the kind of music we love, we were both surprised and amazed. Like, wow, me too. Wow, great, this is great. And I don't know, to tell some of them, Nirvana, of course, the early Queens of the Stone Age, Melvins, Black Sabbath, the classics.
Okay.
Too. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we started the show with a track called John Folmer, which is one of the last track of your first album, Human Flesh, which came out in 2015 under the Galician label from Santiago de Compostela, Mata Padre. Joan Folmer, okay, I mean, we know about her, great, important woman from the Beat generation, and why you chose her to finish your album like this.
This was a small tribute to this woman who was, of course, a great part of the Beat generation, as you said. But unfortunately, she's most known for being the wife of Barrows, who killed her accidentally. So yeah, we thought it was great to give this tribute.
So let's drop another track. Let's go with the opening track from Human Flesh, which is Tripas Chained, and this one sounds like this.
flown in from England just for this concert. A warm United States welcome for Black Sabbath! Come on! Come on! Gathered in their masses, just like witches that black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields the bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yeah.
Okay, Bala here on Cats Morphine on Weird Fishes Radio. So tell us, we're interested. Was your sound from the very beginning already defined, or did you had like a time playing together saying, oh no, let's go there, let's go there, let's go there? Because a lot of bands, when they start playing at the beginning, their sound starts like waving, and you hear an album and it's not really compact. You're like, okay, they're playing with this sound, they're playing with that sound. Yours, on the other side, I mean, we all agree on your sound was pretty clear from the beginning. Was it just happened like this, or how was it?
No, actually at first we were just experimenting and trying things. We barely knew what we wanted to do, but and we were just exploring and experimenting, you know. I think that now with 3 albums done, we can start saying that we are finding our path, you know, our sound. But at first, I think it was very experimental. I don't know if Ange wants to say something else.
Yeah, I think that the first album doesn't have our personality, probably, because as she said, we were like, trying things, experimenting. Mm-hmm. But after that, we knew more or less what we wanted to do. And we knew how did we want it to sound, and I think now we have it. Yeah, in Lumen, the second album, we had it too, and now in Maleza, we have it
consolidated.
Yeah, that's it exactly.
Great. So let's put another track from Human Flesh. We're gonna go with the third track, which is I don't know if gave the name to the album or was the other way around. Let's listen to Human Flesh, and this one sounds like this. So, Bala, tell us about your first live experience as Bala. How was it? Where was it? Any funny story? I don't know. Tell me something.
Do you remember? It was a festival in the forest
Yeah,
in
it was
Galicia. An amazing
Festiposa.
festival.
Was
Yes, yes.
Which was sorry, was the name again from the festival?
Festiposa.
This is a small
Festiposa.
Uh huh.
festival.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure you don't know it because it's really small, but it's amazing. It's in the middle of the forest. And we played there with some bands, some friends' bands, and it was incredible, unbelievable. And we played maybe at 2 at 2 a.m. probably. It
Good
was
time.
really
Good
late,
time. Good
and it
time.
was so fun.
All right.
Yeah, it was a magic spot in the middle of nowhere, near to a really tiny town. And yeah, we were surrounded by friends, which made it much better, and it was great. I have great memories from that day.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that beautiful experience. So we're gonna play one more track from Human Flesh, which is ASAB, which we don't know what it stands for, but if you wanna punch in the meaning, you can please say so.
Mm, I don't know if we wants to say it, but sometimes it's better to leave those things to the imagination of
It's
the
all
people.
fine. It's all fine. That's why I just asking. Okay, so let's listen to SASAB, which sounds like A cab. No, all cops are bastards.
Yeah, it's similar. Yes.
It's similar.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good direction. All
Yeah.
right, let's listen to ASAB from Human Flesh, and it sounds like this.
I'm not afraid of your war. I'm not afraid of your bombs. I'm not afraid of dark nights. I'm not afraid of the sound. I'm not afraid of your mind. I'm not afraid of this time. I'm not afraid of this time. I'm not afraid of you, not afraid of you.
that's all. We have Bala here tonight from Galicia, Spain, here on Cats, Morphine, and Weird Fishes Radio. We have another question for you too. Have you always felt Bala would always stay as a duo?
Yes, totally. They're always asking, well,
Yeah, I guess.
you want
I don't know.
another member? Do you want
No.
a bass on it? No, we're enough.
No,
it's
I
okay.
mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
we don't miss any instrument because we play loud. My tune is low, so I play with two amps. I play with a guitar amp and also a bass amp. So yeah, I think we are enough.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a plain curiosity. For our point of view, we definitely don't feel you miss anything. You already feel all the plays, and we're always very curious. How is it to see Bala live? You know, it's like, wow, so many sound coming from these two persons out of the stage. It must be amazing. It must be totally amazing. So we want to play one more track. Actually, I said it was the last one, but I want to play Revenge. And before we go into Revenge, I wanted to ask you who did the artwork from your Human Flesh album?
It was the same guy for the 3 albums. He's called Leo Sousa. He's our friend, and we love his work. We really love it. And he asked us some questions about what films do you like? How do you feel these days? You know, some personal questions to try to find out what to do. And when we showed us the artwork, we were like, "Oh my God, it was incredible! We loved it." So yeah, we repeat it again with Lume and also now with Maleza.
Well, it's all the 3 of them are beautiful, but the first one that's very nice album cover. So let's listen to Revenge, which is the 6th track, and this one sounds like this. So moving forward in Bala's life, it's time for Lume, which is also came out under Mata Padre label in 2017. So now I wanted to ask you, how was your experience recording with Santi Garcia? Because I've heard he likes to experiment how to record instruments, and he also is a tape lover. He loves to record on tape. How was your experience with him working?
It was awesome. It was super fun and super easy. We contact him because he recorded a lot of bands that we love. So we wanted to try if it were a possibility. And yeah, when we reach him, he say yes, okay, of course, come here and we'll do it. And he just asked us about what do you like, what kind of sound do you like for your record. And yeah, we talk with him about a few bands and a few references that we had.
Okay.
And he just did his magic. I don't know. It was super easy because most of the takes in Lume and in Maleza are the first ones. So he's not this crazy engineer that's like, no, okay, another take, you know?
Yeah.
So it's super organic and super easy, and we love the result. We are super in love with the result. He worked with Borja too, who were Santi and Borja in Lume and in Maleza.
Borja is his best friend who does like the mastering part or I think I read something. Might that be, or am I mistaken?
No, who does the master part is his brother. He's called Victor.
Okay.
This guy Borja just works with him, and he's great too.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Santi Garcia, just for the listeners, he's from the Ultimarinos Costa Brava studio in Barcelona, which here BALA was telling us recorded the two last albums. And I've heard. I mean, I was reading that he likes to do one takes, like even if we do it live, because he feels like he pushes the musicians like you gotta play it good and play it now. And if it's even live, it brings like even some kind of different like I don't know, vibe or connection to the sound.
Yeah, totally.
All right, so let's start with Lume. So we're gonna start with the first track, Colmillos. And just a little question for V. Can you give us some drummers' references? About
yeah, of course. I think I have my favorite one. It is and will always be John Bonham from Led Zeppelin.
John Bonham on drums.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, V. So let's go. Let's start with Lume. This is Colmillos, and it sounds like this. All right. by this time, Bala, I think you start moving around, start touring. We read about the UK, read about the US, read about Colombia, France, Germany, Netherlands, Japan, Australia. You've been all over the place. I don't know. Tell us a bit about your stories. We also read that you love to be on the road, and if you would you will be on the road forever. But you need to record albums, so you go back to the studio. Yeah, I don't know. Tell us a bit. How is it, Bala on the road?
I think it was since the beginning. When we started the band, we were like, okay, we want to play a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, our first tour. When we announced the first tour, we had like 10 concerts, more or less. And we have been playing together for like 3 months, maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
And we were like, okay, we want to play and we are going to do it. Wherever we can, we are going to go. And yeah, this was like this since the beginning. And after that, luckily,
Mm-hmm.
the band started to grow. And yeah, we started to have this kind of proposals to go to the United Kingdom, and after that, when we released Lume, it was crazy. We started to receive mails to go to Australia, also Japan, and yeah, of course Colombia, the USA, Hamburg, Berlin, and many places around the world. So yes, we always say yes. We love it.
Yeah, and all the dates are connected to each other in some way, because for example, when we went to play to Sevilla to the Monkey Week festival, this Australian promoter saw us there, so they offered us the possibility to go to Australia. And then, for example, when we were in Australia, Brand Bjork were playing there in the same festival.
Okay.
And he saw us and he said, okay, I like very much what you do. I'm gonna talk to my manager and to my promoters in the USA, and to see if you can come. And that's how we went to California, to the desert. So, you know, there's always one concert takes to another, and you know.
Yeah, the reviews say there was a blasting concert. So let's play one more song from Lume, which is Omerta, which is the Code of Silence. So let's hear it. Omerta from Lume, and it sounds like this.
No queda gasolina, es la última salida. Mientes, te olvidas, esto va a ser mi vida. No sabes dónde estamos, nos vamos, callamos. Silencio, silencio, silencio. ¡Muerte!
So we have Bala here tonight on Cat's Morphine on Weird Fishes Radio from Galicia, Spain. We have Ange and V. So tell us, you don't seem to care too much about languages. You sing in Spanish, English, and maybe Gallego.
Yes.
Might be. Yeah. What took you to take the decision? Was it just happen, or was it like we don't fucking care? We're just gonna play whatever, sing whatever we want, and that's it? Or was it, I don't know, some kind of decision?
As we told you, the first album was like an experiment. We were trying things, and we tried with English because I don't really know why. Because we like bands playing in English, singing in English, and I don't know. We wanted to try, but I wasn't really happy with that because I think it's more sincere when you sing in your own language.
Yes.
And I told V to change this to the next album, and we tried, and we were happy because when we play here, because we have been playing all around the world, but we play here a lot. So here people didn't sing the songs in English.
Okay.
And when we started to have songs in Spanish, everybody was
Singing
singing
along.
and it was amazing. This was a really great sensation. So we said, okay, this is the way.
Sounds very logical. Totally. And people try to put you into the stoner, into garage, even to metal. Do you feel it necessary to tag your music?
No, absolutely not.
No, I'm very difficult. For me, it's very difficult. When they say, okay, how do you describe your music? I'm like,
we don't know.
I don't know.
Listen to it.
We never know what to say. This is a bit of many different styles, I think, but not just one. I think it's impossible to choose just one.
Okay. And before the rock of the 90s and the 70s, what was Bala listening to?
We love a lot of music, a lot of different music. I was listening jazz 2 hours ago. We love rap, we love jazz. I also love 60s music.
Okay.
I love Pink Floyd. They are one of my favorite bands. But of course, I listen hardcore and punk and rock and grunge, and I don't know. We love everything. Almost. Almost.
Okay, so let's drop one more track of Lume. We're going with Luces, which is the 6th track of this great album. And this one sounds like this.
Esas luces que antes nos guiaban bien son fantasmas, no se mueven, no los busques en tu piel, y acá la noche un día más, y acá la noche ya verás. Y acá la noche un día más. Y acá la noche corre, grita.
So now I will like to ask you, Bala, how is it possible to compact so much sound into 1 minute and 15?
We like to be, direct and concrete. I mean, if a minute and a half is enough,
It's enough,
why
right?
why to make it longer?
Yeah, that's what we always do on our songs. I think the longest one is maybe 3 minutes and a half or 4 minutes, no more.
For
And also our albums are short, and also our show,
Super short.
yeah, and also our shows are short. I think the longest show was like 50 minutes, more or
Okay.
less, because I don't know, we prefer to do it like this. Imagine someone says one day, "Oh, what a boring concert, yeah, BALA concert." I don't know. Yeah, I don't want people to be bored in our
Yeah.
concert, so we think it's better to do it shorter and energetic and intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So speaking of these minutes and 15, I was referring to their song Vives. So we're gonna drop this one now, also from Lumes, and it sounds like this.
Vives viendo funcionar la historia, nunca te preguntas cuándo va a estallar. Sabes bien que la cabeza, amigo, es una parte importante que amueblar. Siempre igual, ni tan mal. ¿Qué más da? Te da igual. Hola, soy tu gran amiga. Vivo en ti, que bien me va. Se bloquea, voy y vuelvo. No te dejo respirar. Conciencia, ¿dónde estás? Si pagas por pensar.
Let's start with Maleza. This is the last album from Bala, which is coming on the 14th of May of this year, 2021. Crazy times and a perfect time to release a great album. So we're gonna talk about X. X, the song. You released it as a single with a very descriptive video, and you speak about diversity, tolerance, and respect. Something that our government somehow seem to want to take it away from us. Why was it important for you to express this song like you did?
Yeah, I don't know because this song talks about love or an encounter between two people, and I think that nowadays you have to be you have to, if you want to spread a message, you need to be sure that it's gonna be understood by the main number of people, you know. Like, okay, I think that all circumstances and all are important, and all the ways of love and love in all its forms are great and important, and sometimes we are very narrow-minded, you know, and it's like, okay, we think that the things are just in one way, and no, it's not that way. It's for us, it's very important to make feel everyone a part of it, you know. I don't know if it makes sense.
Yes.
In my head, it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Inclusive, in one word.
Exactly. Okay, very good. Okay. So we're gonna play X, which was coming out on this new record called Maleza, which comes out on your new record label, Century Media Records. Big change. Thumbs up. And yeah, let's listen it. This is X from Maleza, and it sounds like this. So second single comes out, Hoy No, comes also with an amazing video. You two are stealing a nice orange Mercedes, taking on for the rock on the road, and then you stop in a bar, random bar, typical from bars in Spain. Probably that's how I felt when I saw it. And you take all the beer you can, and you just give the waiter, today not today, Hoy No. So what's your experience taking this video? Because it's a beautiful sights, and I'm also curious where it was filmed at.
It was amazing. It was like making a road movie. It was great, yes. And it's recorded here where we live, where I live, like 15 minutes far from my house. This area is beautiful. It's really beautiful, and we thought it was the perfect spot. And the realizer, the director, is a good friend of us.
Okay.
We love his work, and when he listened to the song, he said, "Okay, this is what I see. Kind of Thelma and Louise, road movie, Tarantino." Yes, it was really clear for him. And we could finally get this beautiful car, and yeah, everything was great and easy and fun.
Yeah, and super fun to drive too for me. Just after driving the whole video, and it was like, wow, I want a car like this. It was great.
Awesome. So now it's we have to play that track, Hoy No, which comes on Maleza, the last album of So a track that caught our attention. You decided to do a cover from the Smashing Pumpkins. You decided to take Bodies. Great track. We cannot. No one can say it otherwise. You release it on your Bandcamp, and it says BALA and Friends. Does it means you're playing with someone else, with whom, or Curiosity? Tell us something about it.
Yeah, we are 4 people on that track. Laura, who plays in Grima, she is playing bass, and Olaya, who plays in a band called Kemer, she plays the second guitar.
Okay. And this particular song, because it's just a fucking amazing song, basically, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's the reason.
Yeah.
We play some more covers sometimes in our live shows.
Okay.
Nirvana, Caius, Babes in Toyland, Melvins once too.
Okay.
Yeah, we love playing covers sometimes, but we thought this was a really good one to record.
Okay, so we're gonna listen to it. This is Bodies from the Smashing Pumpkins, Bala's cover, Point of View, and this sounds like this.
Sing
Sorry, I'm gonna give you the microphone to my dear colleague Manu.
Okay, hi. I just wondering, Thelonious Monk, okay, Max Roach, all these people consume heroin. Billie Holiday consume heroin. Courtney Love, heroin. Chet Baker, heroin. Kurt Cobain, heroin, etc., etc., etc. What relation the music has with the drugs? Your music has any kind of relation with the drugs? How do you see this item?
Good question. It has always been there, but fortunately, today it's not as present as it was some years ago. I always say that I, of course, respect the decision of everyone, but I don't really like to do apology of drugs in our songs. We have like 2 songs who talk about being high, and yeah, they are pretty cool. I like them. But this is not our favorite topic. No, my favorite topic, yeah. We don't really, I don't know. But yes, of course, it's really interesting. But you can see the careers of some of them were like cut up because of drugs. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually true what you say, that nowadays you feel like the scene is much more cleaner. Actually, you have bands that actually don't like, they drink a bit of beer and they're like sober and they're like almost like straight edge almost, you know. And yeah, I think that's changing a bit also in the way how we used to do things. What brings us here.
If I can say one last thing, and I'm sure V also wants to talk a bit about this, but yeah, I just want to say that I don't really like this prejudice which says that sex, drugs, rock and roll. If you play rock and roll, you have to be high and all day and drunk all day. I don't like that. I do what I want to do. I don't like that kind of prejudice. Is that the correct word in English? Prejudice? Prejuicio?
Sí.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm a little bit more on that rock and roll, drugs and sex and stuff. But yeah, I like to people to look to our songs in a deeper way, you know? Because it's super easy to write a song about being high and being wasted, okay? And there are thousands and thousands of much better songs that you can listen to. But I think that there are a lot of interesting things to say and to share. And I think that getting high and the stuff is something for your private time, maybe, you know, or with your friends, and you don't need to put it on a flag and do it like, high, you know, like, yeah.
Yeah, and do you feel that it's the process of creation? Do you feel it affects it? In which way, or I don't know?
It can be related or not. It depends. Probably you will do different songs if you're high or if you're not. But I don't think it's the point at all. You know,
totally.
I think about music like an expression of our souls and our art. And I'm more on the artistic way. I love to have fun and I do it, but I do it when I'm not doing music. You know?
All right. Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
So we're arriving to the end of the show, and we left the cherry for the top. So we want to close with Agitar, which is your opening track from Maleza. And we were reading that it's a very interesting constellation you have there. We have names popping out like Najwa Nimri, we have Bonnie Buitriago from Nashville Pussy, and then we have from feminist writer Lua Mosquetera. And tell us a bit, how does all this happen? What's the how this constellation was formed?
Um, we love this song because it's really important and it's really different because all of these collabs you just mentioned. And when Lua Mosquetera is our friend, and also we love her books. We love how she writes. And when I was reading one of her books, I saw it clear. I was reading that text and I was like, oh my God, I have to do something with this text. I love it. And I brought her and she said, of course, I would love the idea. Yes, go on, go on. And and yes, also we played in Madrid like 3 years ago, and Naja Nimbru, the actress, was there, and she loved our show. She started to upload stories to her socials, and she was like, "Oh, we have to do something together one day," and of course we we didn't forget that. And we were when we were starting to work on the new album, we said like, "Hey, hello, do you remember what we said?" But she was super nice, and she said, "Of course, I love what you do. I really want to sing with you, and yeah, maybe do something else together in the future. I don't know." And she was happy with the idea. And Bonnie Witrago, as we told before, we played in Australia in this show in Melbourne, where also was Brand Bjork playing there. And yeah, we met Nashville Pussy there, and we became good friends. And she plays in 3 songs actually on this new album.
Okay.
And we saw her when we were to the USA, when we went to California, and we talked about this. Okay, it would be great to do a collab, and here it is.
Awesome. Awesome. So thanks for the story. It's a great story for a fucking amazing track. Like we've like having this song in our heads, like yeah, it's totally an earworm, totally. So we want to close tonight's show with Bala from Galicia, Spain. We want to close with Agitar, which is the first track from Maleza, and this one sounds like this.
Me has descubierto durmiendo con el ceño fruncido y no he podido confesarte cómo me atormentan sueños que el tiempo pase sin poder exprimirlo en las madrugadas. He fingido ser frágil y me has descubierto humana, llena de cicatrices en el alma y durezas en los pies, de piel suave, mirada fría, con miedos infantiles y una nariz terrible. Y te ha parecido sexy. Prefería que me condujeras por algún camino fácil, sin demasiados sobresaltos. Pero ocupaste el asiento del copiloto para observar hasta dónde era capaz de llegar en silencio. Con la oportunidad de cagarla y marcharme para siempre. Me preferiste con los labios sin pintar y el pelo suelto, sin adornos, preparada para salir corriendo.
So Bala, Anj, V, thank you very, 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 very much for this great, great chit chat interview slash everything. Thank you for your music. Thank you for your time. and we really hope to see you soon live because we're very curious how it is to have the BALA experience in your face. So thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. It
Thank
was
you.
amazing.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. We really, really want to share with you the full BALA experience
Yeah,
and grab a beer after the concert with you and all the
yeah,
stuff. So hope.
awesome,
Yes, please.
awesome. Thank you very much, and hope the best for you and this new release, which is coming on the 14th of May. It's gonna be a big, 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 big thing, and thank you again.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much.
Good
See you
It
soon.
was
night.
a
Nice to meet
pleasure.
you. Bye.
Ciao.
Bye. See you
Bye.
guys.
Everybody get together.